What's going on, y'all? It's Monty back with another Mondays with Monty. This was supposed to be my first episode being back outside, but now it's raining out, so I can't really do anything about that. I should have recorded it yesterday because yesterday was a nice day, but I didn't make the time for it. Honestly, I just didn't make the time for it, so I should have. But on top of that, I also want to. I keep saying this every week, but I still want to get more people on this. I've had some of my homies on it recently. Well, I had one of my homies on it recently, but I want to get some more people on it because as much as I can, as much as I enjoy hearing myself talk, or as much as anyone would enjoy hear themselves talk, I want to talk to some other people. I want to get some new insight, some different perspectives, because I feel like a lot of this. I've also said this before, but a lot of this is merging with my walk with me videos, and I'm not saying I don't want that, but at the same time, I want there to be a difference between the two, or at least a notable difference between the two, because really the only difference right now is one, I'm sitting here, and the other one, I'm walking in the woods. And once the weather is fine enough, I'll just be all outside, which I'm not gonna complain about. But still, at some point, it's like, all right, I need to see a new face. Um, so if you do see this and you're one of my peoples who's close by me, I would have I don't care what you have to say. Anything, well, not I don't care, but anything you got to say would add something to this and add some life to it. But it's also really dark right now because like I said, it is raining, so I can't really. The lighting isn't that good, but I think I'm also gonna start posting these horizontally everywhere because they look better. I don't have to worry about random stuff. Yeah, I don't know, but either way, what I wanted to talk about today, because I was reading this book the other day, and it said something that really stuck with me, and what it said was, it never ends. As in, like, a lot of us, we like to think, oh, if only this was different, or if only I was in this situation, or if only I had this, everything would be fine. That's never the case. It's really never the case, because whatever changes in your environment, let's say your situation, you changes, your financial situation changes, whatever, something changes in your life that you think would be all you need to feel better or do better. That's just going to bring a whole host of different challenges. It's like when people say more money, more problems. It's true. I mean, not necessarily saying that I'm balling or whatever, but when people make more money, they got a whole new list of problems that they got to deal with. And it's stuff they haven't dealt with before. So it's things that you're going to have to deal with regardless. Because whatever issues you're dealing with now, you change your environment, you change your situation, you're going to be dealing with a host of brand new challenges that you have to understand and overcome. So why not understand how to master the challenges in your current environment, as opposed to being like, all right, let's change this and then everything will be good. Because 9 times out of 10, everything won't be good, even if you change your environment. So really focus on what your situation is and how you can maximize what you need to do in that situation. Because that's what it's going to come down to. You can't focus so much on wanting to change everything and then something's going to be better, because it's not. Everything's going to be different. Life is going to be an ongoing struggle and an ongoing just challenges popping up out of the blue. Challenges you may not even face before. Like I'm still young. I haven't faced challenges that a 40-year-old would face. And a lot of people who watch my things are young. So a lot of them might not even experience some of the things I have. So life is always going to be throwing challenges at you. Instead of hoping for something to change, or like, I wish my financial situation would change, just understand where you're at and understand how to be the best where you're at. Master the challenges that are around you. And once you master those challenges, some new challenge is going to pop up. Even if you start getting bored of going through the routine of, all right, I know what to do when this happens, or I know what to do when this happens. Now something new is going to pop up. Now, what are you going to do for that? Always be ready, but always understand where you're at now. And I guess it ties into, being in the present moment and things like that. But you always want to be able to master where you're at currently. Because if you can't master where you're at currently, why do you think you would be able to master somewhere you're going to be? Why do you think you'd be able to take that next step and everything would be better? It's not the case. Yeah, that's really all I had to say. I mean, if there's so many things that I notice when I'm editing videos, and I say a lot of the same things every single week, and I hate it. I hate it, because there was one thing that I used to do where I used to say, what I mean, all the time. after everything I would say, I'd be like, you know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? I did it so frequently. If you go back and watch some of the other ones, some of the older ones, you'll notice it because I started taking it out. I started making sure I wasn't saying that. So I did end up taking it out, but that was one of the things that I did say. But another thing that I always say is I'm at the end of what I want to say, at the end of when I said everything, I'm like, oh, if I talked anymore, I'd be talking in circles. And that's what I was just about to say. So I'm not going to say that this time. Happy Monday, y'all. Or let me look at, I got to look at this thing. Happy Monday.
Yeah, maybe I ain't doing enough. Maybe I ain't tell you just how much I love you when it was the two of us. Maybe I was selfish dealing with our problems knowing that there's two of us. Maybe I ain't listen to you when you talking, baby, now you through with us. Maybe I ain't doing enough. Wait, maybe I ain't doing enough. Maybe all the love we had